Manny and the technical assistance team at their end to be able to potentially start doing auditing of the city building. That's something that would not cost anything to the city. That's what we're looking into in terms of greening city operations right now. We talked about the gas-powered off-road engines through the gas-powered leaf blowers, EV Fair. I don't know if we have any new updates from Carl.
The team at Greentown working on an EV Fair met today. Sarah Robustellis, the community service manager for Los Altos Hills, was in attendance. As I previously mentioned, Los Altos Hills was wanting to potentially partner on this. So they are currently exploring late March, early April date for that, and do have some locations in mind, but still have to work through a lot of those logistics. They were not prepared to make any sort of proposal for what funding might come from the city of Los Altos at this time, but they're fully aware of that. And so Suresh did say that he could come present next month if we wanted to have him talk directly about the EV Fair, but those are the high level updates from that discussion.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be nice to have you and the team at Greentown come and give the commission an update on where you are. And I think it's going to be important for you also, once you have an outline of what you want to do, to have discussions with staff, whether in terms of location. And I think the community center has been proposed by city staff management as a location potentially for that EV Fair. I think you should take that into consideration. And I think through again management, we know that they're very supportive of this and would be happy to help in any way, shape, or form. And I think as soon as you have something that you can share with them, you should definitely do it.
Yes, there was one important thing that I did leave out, is that they are hoping to meet with Manny Hernandez from Parks and Recreation Director Department to get his sense from the city. So if any of the city staff present have a thought for who should be a direct contact with the city for EV Fair, if it should be Manny, then great. But yeah, plan is for me to be attendant in that meeting as well. So that was the other big update.
Yeah, I think it's if you have any questions about that, you should potentially ask the city manager directly, and he would be able to confirm or to point you in the right direction if you need that kind of information.
Cool.
Thank you. Urban forest management, we talked about it. Tree protection ordinance, we talked about it. Single-use plastic, I don't think we have anything to discuss at this stage. And until we have a coordinator on board, we're not going to do anything on this. And I think the commission actually has a lot on its plate already, and all the commissioners have a lot on their plate. So, we'll try to restart this as soon as we can, but as soon as it's possible at the commission level and at the staff level as well. I wanted to ask the subcommittee to maybe give us a very brief update on where they are with the development of a water preservation ordinance.
So if you're specifically around the window, however,
Yes.
not a
Yes.
water efficiency. So we have not yet met, and we didn't designate anybody to chair it. I'm happy to get us together when I return from my my trip. So because I think I'll have a little bit of bandwidth while Reach Codes is in staff hands. So I would hope to be able to do that. I don't know if perhaps before our next meeting, to at least get us going.
Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you for the update. The update of the environmental webpage on the city website. So there are several layers to this, and we've made some updates to some of the web pages. There are still some web pages that needs updating. One discussion, one thing that's ongoing, Carl, is getting data, obviously, to update the web page with regards to CalWater and energy usage.
Yeah, regarding CalWater, I mean, that is been at a total standstill, and I can bring it up again with them, but the update was that it was hard to get that the level of granularity that we were hoping for on that. And then with SBC, like I said last time, it's a matter of a Los Altos city email address would need to sign up for their data portal. So I tried to meet one time, but it didn't end up working out. So hoping we can try to figure that out and see if that portal works. But nothing to report right now.
Okay, that's fine. And then the last one is assist staff with various outreach and education efforts. I don't think, I think in terms of the reach codes, you did outreach through your survey. I don't think there is anything that's on the that's in the books right now for the next couple of months, I believe. And I don't know if staff has any needs and from us or any requirements with regards to outreach and education. But if there are any, Aida or Nick, please feel free to intervene.
Thank you, Chair Delanu. Not at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Any other comments on the work plan? All right. Okay, so I think we're good on that. Did I miss something? Yeah, I think I'm good. All right. Okay, next agenda item is city staff updates. You muted.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair Delanu. Yeah, Director Fairman here. And I would like to inform that the compost giveaway event that took place at our Municipal Service Center, MSC, on August 6th was successful. The residents provided feedback and positive comments to the maintenance staff. At that event, 200 residents received 10 pre-packed bags of compost. So that's 2,000 bags were given away. 50 residents used the self-serve station in addition to those bags. So approximately 70 cubic yards of compost was distributed on that day. And the next compost event, a free compost event to the residents of Los Altos, is scheduled for Saturday, October 1st.
Thank you. I must ask Director Fairman, but so do we have a date for the onboarding of our staff, environmental liaison or sustainability coordinator?
The onboarding for the new sustainability coordinator starts next week. So that's my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Great. That's going to be great to have someone again full-time working with us. And Ranu's has been doing an outstanding job, obviously, but I think having someone that's within the staff and it's going to be full-time is going to be hopefully similar to Emiko, although Emiko is going to be hard to replace, but I think that's going to be great for all of us. All right, thank you. Commissioners' reports and comments, please. So I'd like to we had the August 23rd City Council meeting, and we had the September 6th Council meeting. Just to start with that, I was designated for the August 23rd meeting, and there was nothing at the meeting that was discussed that was significant or of relevance to this commission, I believe. September 6th, I don't know who was in charge of the September 6th meeting.
I was in attendance to the September 6th, and there were really two items the council discussed. One was reach codes, which Laura gave you an update on earlier. and the other was an approval of, I forget the exact address, but a multi-family dwelling down on El Camino, which I think was approved with some minor caveats, or is moving forward with some minor caveats of the plan. I think that was the bulk of the meeting.
Okay. I just have one thing to report, and I don't know, Laura, I think you wanted to say something also.
Yeah, good.
Sorry,
I'll
go ahead.
after
Go
you.
ahead.
Okay, I wanted to just call out two events that are happening. One, there's a lithium ion battery recycling. Say that fast 3 times at Almond School this Saturday, and it's 9 to 1. So, you know, cell phones, laptops, toothbrushes, all of those good things. And then a green at home tour, an electric home tour that's happening on September 24th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I think it's self-guided in Palo Alto. And so people can talk to homeowners who have electrified about their experiences. And it's co-sponsored by several organizations, including Silicon Valley Clean Energy. But I think the quickest way to get to it is through the Actera website under events that allows you to sign up.
Thank you. Any other reports or comments from the other commissioners? Okay, I have one. A few weeks ago, I attended a meeting which was about empowering residents to take climate action. So the idea was to, can we do outreach? How can we help residents to explain and have residents take climate action? And I think that's something that all cities actually are interested in doing. I think Los Altos will be interested in doing that. So there were a few things that was discussed at the meeting that were interesting. There was some example of cities that have done it through various partners. And I will just mention one, actually, that partner was actually making most of the presentations. It's called Community Climate Solutions. And it's actually a local organization that has been working with cities to help cities do outreach and educate their residents and have them, start empowering residents to take action around the climate. So I'm thinking that's probably something at some point we want to explore, not necessarily now, but I think that's something we may want to explore and be better at communicating with our residents and help them actually become climate conscious and take action to help with climate change. So that's what I wanted to mention today. All right, so next one is potential future agenda items. So I think there were a couple today that were discussed. One was having a heat pump presentation by the team at Greentown Los Altos. And that probably will take place in November because the October meeting is getting full. We have a couple of presentations that are already scheduled for the October meeting. And then there was a second one. Can someone remind me what the second one was that was discussed today as a potential agenda item?
I mentioned Suresh or someone else from Greentown.
That's right, for the update of on the EV fair. So it's a matter of figuring out a time and date, but I think at this stage, those two items that I just mentioned and Carl reminded me of probably could be moved to the November 14 meeting if that. I know it's going to work for Greentown with regards to the heat pump presentation, and I think if that works also for the EV fair discussion, I think we could potentially have that at November 14 meeting. Any other agenda items that commissioners would like to suggest? All right. I think that should close our meeting for today. Thank you very much for your attendance, for your participation, and your presentations. And thanks again for all the hard work that's being done by this commission. I think I can say we're doing an outstanding job considering the situation. So congratulations to all of you for putting so much time into helping the city reach its goal, its CAP goal of being net zero by 2035 and greening the city and improving the health and the safety of the residents through our actions. Thank you.
And Chair Delanu, I'll jump in, and thanks for those comments, and I will echo your thanks to this commission. You guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you for all the work and effort and persistence. Really appreciate it. So big thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, that closes our meeting. Thank you. Have a nice evening, and we'll meet again in about a month. Thanks.
Thanks. Good night.